We back. Monday night prime football. Y'all see who we got? We got them Dallas Cowboys versus them Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all see it right here on Monday night prime, y'all. This is a simulation of the actual real game. This is not the real game. This is a simulation. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy. You're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, share the stream out for your boy, and check out the content. Right now, the content is Monday Night Football, y'all. So y'all check that out. Y'all like these videos, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and check out all of the content on my page as advertised. And also, feel free to drop a cash app or a super chat. Greatly appreciate it. And if you don't want to do that, join the membership. It equals the same amount of token of respect. Okay, y'all, enough of that. Let's get to it.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday night primetime is underway. Here's White on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
Smith start with the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Gets himself free. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Smith. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Smith on 3rd and short. A escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play action. Here's Smith. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Raiders first down.
That's a statement throw right there.
First and 10
a statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
First play throwing for Prescott. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nickel set here from the Raiders, 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
For a Cowboys first down. A gain of 31 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 22
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jenty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Smith taking off with it. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum
line.
to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Smith to the air now. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
10 more yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is Genty on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. On the sneak, it's Smith. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for Raiders first.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On first down, here's Smith. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And go play fake here with Smith. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Smith setting to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on third and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with it on fourth and 1. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play jarred loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And off to Jensen. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Smith finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Smith back to throw. He's calling his own number again. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give up the guns. It's Genty. and he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
Turpin with a return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First call here coming from the shotgun. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Draw play. This is Williams. Shoots away from 1. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott has it in close. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On second down, a run with Williams. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Prescott to sneak it. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
2 yards.
That was it.
And a Cowboy first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to it. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run kicks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. Escapes the defender, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
10 yards on the play.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now Dak to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught by Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points, and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Laube with the return. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll try and run this. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 12.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. All set now. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push in the Cowboys territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Smith. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Dak out of the pistol. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Cowboys, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41. From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air. Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys down by only 3. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. He can run it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Setting up to pass. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
17. Raiders 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Smith's going to throw again. Catch made. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Finds a seam down the middle.
Alrighty, y'all. Y'all see the final score, 17-13. Dallas was the winner, y'all. Actually, was a decent game. All these games in the NFL this year have actually been they've been okay. Well, at least simulation-wise, but good game. Dallas won. Well, try again. Next game, Raiders. So this concludes Monday night primetime football game, y'all. It was a pretty decent game. I mean, I don't like either or team, but, you know, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for looking at the end and highlights. And this will conclude the video, y'all. So peace, love, and blessings. And catch y'all on the next one. Final score, Dallas 17, Raiders 13. Y'all catch y'all on the next one. We go.